And for everyone who comes through every single weekday, this show is about you. It would be nothing without you. So I appreciate you for being here. For all your suggestions for the spotlight, the record rumble, they're all welcome. All you need is a hashtag I'll see you, Spice Drive. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you've been coming in with your good comments, hard hitting, very honest, very direct on today's topics. One of them is the advantages and disadvantages of getting married early. Unfortunately for the lovebirds, yesterday someone tweeted something I'll never forget. Someone said, love is for birds. but the truth is, love is a beautiful thing. However, love also needs maturity. And a marriage needs more than that. A marriage is going to need more than love. If you're going to sustain a marriage, you're going to need more than love. And from what I'm seeing today, the disadvantages of getting married early outweigh the advantages. And there's the exception, and then there's the norm. There's few people out here who are 17 and he's a grown man. He knows exactly what he wants. You know, a woman who is 20, grown, mature, you know, self-aware. She's a go-getter. She's independent. You know, there's those exceptions. And then there's the norm, which informs our trendmill topic today. There's more disadvantages of getting married early than advantages. And some of you are saying, wait a minute, 40 is such a huge number. Someone even pointed out the fact that the sex is better in your 40s. But let me tell you this. There's disadvantages of marrying early, and one of them is lack of parenting skills. This one comes up as top priority because that's the progression of things. After you marry, you have children. This right here takes away everything they prepared you for. As young parents, bringing up children is a heavy responsibility. An older parent, someone who has enjoyed life and they know exactly what they're doing, will not face as much difficulties to bring up the children as they have adequate knowledge of childcare. A young mother may not know how to be a successful mother as she does not know how to bring up her child. She'll still have to balance out many other things, find her career path and her direction. It weighs more on a young mother than a young man. Number 2, the second disadvantage of marrying early is simply it deprives you of your youth. Being married forces you to be responsible at a very young age. Right now, you should be popping champagne and stuff like that, which is the progression of life, and you must go through every phase. A young wife has to care for her family and take care of the house. And the young husband has to fend for his tribe. He has to make sure that they're okay. They will not have a normal life like any other young couple. They're not dating. They're not having fun. How would they possibly have time to learn each other and develop a deep understanding and respect for each other if they jumped straight into marriage? What did you know at 19 or 20, looking back? So you need to give these things time and respect every season. Number 3, the third disadvantage of getting married early, which came up on the timeline more frequently than most, is facing financial difficulties. Raising a family requires money. You need cash. A young husband needs to be stable, and it takes years to get that stability. And I'm not saying that an older couple or people that are older do not face financial difficulties, but you need to be in a place where every need is met. Without taking time, rushing into marriage, there's more disadvantages. So this takes a toll on the young couple emotionally, and then they start to jump out of the marriage because they didn't have a clear understanding of what it entailed. So maybe that's why a lot of you are saying 40 is the best age to settle down. Well, I'll tell you this. I've met people who are mature. 28, 29, they know exactly what they want. They know where they're going. That can happen. But for sure, the disadvantages of getting married early outweigh the advantages. Today's DM is all about someone who's wondering who to trust, who needs to be out of his life. Is it the fiance or is it the best man? You could actually keep them both at arm's length. First things first, pose on the wedding. Investigate what this rumor is all about. Don't rush into marrying someone that you have reservations about. Whatever the rumor is, it's worth your attention. Do not ignore it. Don't be paranoid. Understand the intention of this information you received about your fiancé having secret kids somewhere. There is no rush. If this woman is yours, then she's yours. You'd rather marry late. You'd rather marry at 40 than marry wrong. That's my 2 cents.